Good afternoon, fellow patriots and defenders of democracy. Welcome to the madness. My name is Beverton. We're here working on, well, we're trying to do some things to get the 76 roadworthy. Things that have been done that we really don't need. Insurance, plates have been gotten. Well, we're waiting for the plates to get here, but that's going on. Depending on how I edit it, you'll know the exhaust. I put together exhaust. I'm not really going to sit here and tell you that I sat here and welded the exhaust together like a professional or like someone that's great at it. I'm not. But yeah, so that I did put together the exhaust system with somewhat of a kit. However, we are here today to speak about us coming under attack. And by us, I mean me. And I'm saying us because we're a team, one fight. We all here. A couple of you that show up. We're here to strike out against communism and tyranny is in the fashion of the HOA. Apparently, some cunt around here complained that I'm outside having too much goddamn fun in the yard. HOA sent me an email. The first paragraph is a bunch of bullshit about parking on the street. That's neither here nor there. That has nothing to do with me. However, after which, they said there's another, and they start getting into the meat and potatoes of why they're sending out here. It's like, we would also like to remind all residents that commercial vehicles, work vans, trucks, any trailers being parked in the community outside your garage are prohibited. That's nothing to do with me. Additionally, inoperable vehicles that include vehicles that have flat tires or lack of current vehicle registration must be kept in the garage or in an off-site location. Same applies for auto repairs must be done in your garage with the garage doors kept closed and all car parts in your garage or basement not visible from any portion of your home. Now, that section is in bold, so I'm assuming them motherfuckers is talking to me, but I don't really give a shit. We would also like to remind everyone of the okay, I'm not even messing that up. We would also like to remind everyone of we will begin levying fines and suspended amenities access against any homeowners violating the parking rules in the declaration. Trust me, I didn't, that wasn't me. That's the way that's typed up. So, then is that. Then somebody cut and paste some things out of some type of thing here. Recreational vehicles shall be parked only in the garages, if any, servicing the units or with the prior written approval of the ARB. Other hard service areas which are not visible from the street visibility shall be determined by the ARB in its sole discretion. The term recreational vehicles as used herein shall include without limitation motor homes, mobile homes, boats, jet skis, or other watercraft, trailers, other towed vehicles, motorcycles, mini bikes, scooters, go-karts, golf carts, campers, buses, commercial trucks, and commercial van. Any recreational vehicle parked or stored in violation of this provision in excess of 7 days shall be considered a nuisance and may be removed from the properties. The declarant and/or association may designate certain parking areas within the properties for recreation vehicles subject to reasonable rules and fees, if any. Service and delivery vehicles may be parked in the properties during daylight hours from such periods of time as are reasonably necessary to provide service or to make a delivery within the property. So, it sounds like a miserable bitch wrote this. Or somebody who's not getting laid. Either way, tomato tomato. But there's a whole bunch of rules in here. But yeah, so this was sent to me at 3:25 p.m. So I shot an email back. So hey, which one of my neighbors filed this complaint? Mysteriously, she gonna hit me back. No one has reported an issue specifically at your home. Now here's the problem. I done asked 3 people before I hit her back with this. And they're like, we didn't get this email. So, that bitch lied. Moving right along. After we've had a couple of back and forths, and we're at about 4:30. Mysteriously, now all of a sudden, everybody got an email. Somewhere in here, someone's lying, but you know, apparently I'm stupid. Either way, let's act like I'm fucking retarded and keep on moving along. Now, the only positive here, the truck isn't that too far away from being completed, so this wonderful act of tyranny won't really hamper too much, but it kind of just gives you a preface of the cunty ass people around here. Because the other day, my neighbor was complaining that the exhaust was too loud. 2 or 3 days later, the exhaust was done. A couple days later, I'm getting this message. So it seems like this motherfucker complained after then talking to me, because she didn't really talk to me with the notion of let's see what happens in good faith. So now, let me know what you think, fellas. Should I go on a rampage of being the dipshit neighbor who turns the car on at 7 o'clock in the morning to warm it up when it's done to make a lot of fucking noise? Because I don't think that'd be too hard to do. Just make a dump tube and yeah, you know, be petty, because this is essentially pettiness. Because for the time we were doing all of this, the vehicle was only running for so long, and you're kind of just turning it on to see what is doing or what you need to fine-tune or tweak or whatever. But for the more part, we're not making that much noise. It's kind of like a whole selfish, self-fulfilling notion of I need what I want now, and I'm not going to be able to compromise to do anything move forward. But let me know in the comments what you think is going on. I think I blabbered enough in this video, but I'll show you what happened and show you the exhaust where it is. Give me a moment. Alright. Some Flowmaster. It's a 2.5-inch pipe thing. That's the way I have that. This thing clamps down, but I don't think it seals that damn tight. This is half the reason why I'm not even acting like I'm gonna put up a video of me making the exhaust, because I'm fairly certain I did a shit job. That's the hangers, and no, well, they got wet, so this is why they look this way. This is my wonderful booger wells to hold it on there. Yes, I have MIG set up for stainless, and that's the way that is. And damn it, and all these weird clamps. The weird clamps work fine on that type of metal, or the initial kit thing, but it don't work when you start connecting it to something else. But yeah, man, that's that. You see that? I did have to engineer some working, cut some angles to get the pipe down and bent. Oh, that was a little bit more work, as which I've come to realize that we need to give fabricators way more respect for the work they do than what we do. But yeah, especially doing this while the truck was outside on the ground was rather annoying. So that's what's going on there. And that's that. So we're possibly going to go for a drive. What I'm attempting to do here is act like I have some sense. And yeah, I need to figure out how to calibrate this wheel sensors, the speedometer. So we're liable to go for a wonderful little first drive around the neighborhood. I'm fairly certain that a bunch of people are not going to appreciate what the fuck I'm doing. But what most people don't know is I actually licensed and registered this vehicle. You gotta thank Georgia. Yeah, just like this. They didn't even want to see the car. So, oh, that piece of shit is old. You can stay over there. But yeah, to set up procedure described in AutoCal, use the VSS wiring option. You must have known 1 mile. Yeah, I know where that is. Hold S1 switch and start engine, then release S1. Alright. Well, Let's start acting like we can read here. Color inside the crayon line, soldier. Say the thank you, Jesus, and the Hail Marys. Gentlemen, we are pulling to the right. Oh. And we are rubbing. I just turned the indicator on to be a douche. We are pulling to one side and we are rubbing. What the fuck? Why did the car just die? Awesome, so come on. Oh, that's awesome. No, of course. What? You thought this shit was gonna go smoothly? You are out of your mind. This is annoying. This thing just ruined my 1 mile rump. Do that. Let's do this again. Speed. So how the hell do we know this now? So basically, if we start, yeah, this is gonna suck. You can't really do this, because now the 1 mile might be off, and if the 1 mile is off, this is not gonna work here. Let's see. Yeah, what the piss? Alright, this isn't working. I'm not in the mood for this. Of course. And the dreaded problem with having a vehicle that you must test begins. And bullshit begins. And now I'm trying to do the same. Now, what the fuck is causing this shit not to want to move? This is 100% most likely a computer issue. It just came into the house and died. Okay. Is the fan on? No. This thing is dying a lot when the fan is running. I don't know what the fuck is causing it, but